Right, I need to change the... Right on. Right, we'll do daily races. And as usual, make sure I can hear myself talking. What happened there? I think we're... Right. Starting this in a second. Let's get the replay options on. So just trying to get rid of some of my replays again, guys, today. Although I'll be having, I'll be doing some racing later on, and I can't really see through myself there at all, so that could be a problem. Let me try and make that more transparent. So we'll pause that there. Let me showing in broadcast settings. Broadcast settings. Advanced settings. Camera settings. Down to transparency. And we'll put it up. We'll put it up to the middle and see what it looks like. We'll see if that has changed anything at all. It has. It's changed a wee bit, so I can see. Yeah, that'll do. I can see the writing stuff in behind it now, so that'll allow me to see the overall time. Yep, still see the overall time. And I'm a bit bigger looking now on the screen. Let me see. Work. Right, so anyway, we're under pressure from the guy behind us here. Not sure when this replay's from. Quite a while ago, I would imagine. Hello, whoever's on. I'll be doing some lobby races later. I'm just going to try and get rid of a few of my replays here. So I am to start off with today. And of course, the beverages is on the go. Is this guy gonna go for the move? Oh dear, we're off. Let's go back on board. This must be from a good lot of weeks ago now. I'm just, as I say, trying to get rid of 20 or 30 replays now built up again. So I'll do, this is a daily race, so I'll do all the daily races and I'll add them into my videos, and then I'll end the stream, start a new stream and do all my lobby races, add them into my videos, and then another stream, and if I have time and do all my FIA replays that I have built up, and if I don't have time I'll open a lobby. We've dropped down to 4th in this one, and we've got number 4 on the car. Alright lads, how's it going? Thanks for joining us. As you can tell, I'm not in a wee lobby at the moment, trying to get rid of a few replays that I have built up. So I'll do a wee stream and get rid of all my daily races, and then another stream trying to get rid of any lobby races I've got built up, and any FIA races in another stream, and I'll add them all into my GT videos rather than my live streams. This is how I'm gonna make my videos now on the replays. It's a lot handier just starting a live stream rather than me having to edit it and wait on them uploading and stuff. It's just handier and quicker. We're back up a 3rd at the minute. And I've made my wee face bigger in the corner and made it transparent so as I can still see through it. So I can still see the overall time and stuff, which I couldn't do before, even with the wee small box. Oh dear, that was a pure bit of misjudgment for me, but you can see that I'm a gentleman. Let's have another wee look at that. I thought I had cleared him. I obviously hadn't cleared him, but I felt very ashamed of myself for doing that, no doubt. Don't particularly remember this race, but you can see I've done the right thing and let him go back by. Sorry about that. I'll just give us a wee flash there. We haven't really caused each other any damage. The leader was a bit ahead of us, and this seems like a spread out race already, so we're still in the same positions. We've just let the guys behind catch a bit. Are we going to have enough this time? I don't think we will, you know. Not much. Hard to make moves in these wee slower classes. And it looks like he's giving us it. Thank you very much, mate. Gentleman. So we'll go for a flick here, and we'll give him the hazard lights. We'll go for a flick, and we'll try and get through these replays as quick as we can, and we'll keep flicking while we're not under pressure. Still in second. Yeah, it looks like this is going to be a second for us, hopefully. We don't fuck up. I've still got a bit of a gap, no pressure yet. As we start the last lap, we're still in second. And we'll continue to flicking, see if he gets close to us. And can't hold it together around the last corners. We do indeed. So we'll bring that one home in second. So that's one replay down already. We'll get that deleted out of the way. And that was a daily race, so we'll just move on to the next daily race. And I'll do a stream of my daily races and then I'll end that stream quickly and start another one and get rid of any lobby races I've got. Now I need a bit of a shave there, but lots of it. And we're starting this one in 5th or 6th there, I think it was. 5th. C.S. Smith in this, a very quick driver. Let's go on board. See how this one goes for us. I say these ones were a lot of weeks ago, so I can't really, I have no idea what's going to happen on these races myself. And look like we've got a wee bit of a gap, so we should get round this corner clean. And this is a 10 lap daily race, so I would imagine, yep, the fuel's gone down and the logs will be terrible on, no doubt. And as you can see on this replay, it's actually making me look better than what I am, because it doesn't show any cones by the looks of it, and I do use cones, so it's making me look in this replay like I don't use cones. I'm getting a move done. He's going defensive. And I hate going for the chicane this close. It's asking for trouble, but we managed to get around it okay. Me touching the wall. Looks like we're doing a wee bit of fuel saving here as well. We'll try and get a bit of an advantage in the pits. We've got a sit in there as well, so I know it's extremely good on the fuel in Group 4. That should be a job done. Up in the 4th, and we're number 18 in this room, so surely we'll improve our record a bit. And we're up to 3rd, and that looks like it should be 2nd too. It is indeed. And a lot of guys behind us there will jump out. We'll stay on board through the chicane and then we'll jump outside. Since there's nothing going on in front of us, keep an eye on it as 3rd place gets a taste of the wall. Rocking that M&M's livery. Not the nicest, I'm not that fond of it, but I like M&M's. So I'll do at least an hour and a half, 2 hours of this here, and see how many replays we manage to get through, and then I'll get a wee lobby going and have a bit of fun tonight. Hopefully, if we can get some joiners. So we're opening up a bit of a gap there. I'll go for a quick skip here while there's nothing terribly exciting going on. I want to get through these replays as quick as we can, and there's not much going on here at all. In the pits, not 5. I wonder if the rest of them are on a no stopper. Oh dear, we're down to 18th and no one else has stopped. So maybe I've got my tactics all wrong here. This might have been my first dig at this daily race and haven't realised that it should be a no stopper. So we'll continue the skipping until seem like we're catching some guys or something. Yeah, we're starting to catch some now, so. And a couple have hopped into the pits there, so we're up into the top 15. Top 15, oh yeah. And there's C.S. Smith. He's a very quick driver. Used him a few times in the FIs and stuff, which seems to be at my level in terms of he's in the rooms that I'm getting into. There's not many laps left. You ignoring me, 2-pack? No mate, that has just came up there now. Nice to see you, Tom. So it is. And I did see a while ago, it said on my TV screen, a comment, and I looked at it and I refreshed my page and all, and I must just be a wee bit behind. So I must, that happens on me sometimes, Sean. Yes, I'm all good, Tom. All good, mate. Having a wee beverage. Like there's, it says 3 comments. At the moment on my phone there's only 2 comments, so we'll see how long that 3rd comment takes to come through to me, just to give you an idea. You know me, bog standard Scotty, no laptop or nothing, and fucking on my telephone, that's still not through, so I'm waiting to hear something else coming from me. So when you see my eyes looking up here, I can see that someone has joined, or I can see that there's a comment being wrote, and then I look here, and if I ignore, if I don't respond, it's not because I'm ignoring the comment, it's because I'm waiting on the comment coming through. I actually started thinking to myself when it said that there was 1 comment, there's your comment now. The first comment may have been censored. Oh, you must have been rude. You ignoring me? No, why, just because you wrote 2-pack? Don't think so. It contained a swear word. Oh, right. Well, there's no swear word. And the first comment that I see now is, you ignoring me, 2-pack? Question mark. So that's all I'm seeing. But yes, I'm good, mate. I'm hoping to have a bit of fun on this today. I'm just spending a wee bit of time here trying to get rid of some of my replays, so I am, because they're starting to build up on me again, and I can't even remember if hopefully I'll get a few good ones. I don't usually save replays for nothing if they're crappy races. 2-pack, because of your rather splendid robbing. Thank you very much, sir. I don't know how splendid it is really, like, but it was a good laugh. It gave me and my friends a lot of years ago a lot of fucking giggles, so it did. And as I say, if I ever stay up late, they're most times all Americans, and I still play the motocross games now, so if I ever do stay up late and get to speak to them, as soon as I go into the room they all start fucking going, jump high motherfucker. So doing that bit of it, so give us a good laugh. 6 comments it says there is now, and I'm only seeing 1, 2, 3, 4. Have you seen your rap? I watched 2 videos, I think. I'm near sure it was, remember my drunk stream where I got drunk? I think the next day or later on that night, I think I watched your 2 videos. It was actually the girl who got on your channel. Oh, you have another channel, you sneaky wee bastard. You've got a different channel, right? So that channel that I'm on that only has 2 songs, you have another one with 250,000 followers or something, and you do gigs. Is that what you're saying? I'll have to check out your other channel, and no, I have not heard your wee rap. And theirs is up in the top 8. Bad Barsha is a daily race as well, so be happy enough if I beat Barca. So, what is your other channel, Tom? And I'll check it out at some point. And have you got many videos on it? Well, that pen's not working. What about this one? Right, I've got my pen at the ready, so I'll have Tom. What's your other channel, sir? I hear some of this. Blue piano. Do you play the piano? Right, I'll check that out. that's it wrote down, so that I'll check it out at some point next time on YouTube. Scrolling down, I'll have a wee nosy at it. How many videos have you got on it? Have you been hiding your stardom from everybody? I hope I don't go to his other channel and there's like 3 million subscribers or something. In fact, I hope I do. So I do. So that's that one done. Back up in the top 8 there. But that's definitely, I was not meant to do a pit stop there, so that must have been our first dig at that one. Let me see, where are we? That'll be that one there. And yes, we've had another dig at it in the citron by the looks of it. So we'll delete that and we'll get this one going. See how we do in the citron. There is also some classical playing and a song I wrote and some vids of my your son made. Only 19 mil subscribers. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Well, hopefully my wee rap song gave you a bit of a giggle anyway. The same, yeah, fucking all that stuff happened when way years ago. Remember, the PlayStation Network was hacked. Someone hacked it and it went down and we were all bored shitless and couldn't get online to play with each other. So yeah, I ended up fucking making a whole pile of stupid wee videos for us all just to have a laugh at. And fuck, I think a PlayStation Network was down for 5 or 6 months that time. It was down for a long time. So it was. And you see it did. Do you have an iPhone or a MacBook? My telephone is... Where is my main telephone? Jesse, is my telephone up in the bar? Oh no, it's alright, it's here, Jesse, is my telephone classed as an iPhone, love, do you know? What? No, it's an Awi. Is it an Awi iPhone? Oh, is that like me saying a Skoda Subaru? Right. So no, Tom, I don't have an iPhone or a MacBook, so I don't. No, fuck all, mate. I've got my telephone and my PlayStation, and that's it. And this is looking, I'm gonna skip this one back just to see what's going on here. Get back on board. Did anything happen in the first corner? Let's see. We're starting in 5th. I look forward to seeing ye. So, well, you can see my wee setup and all that. You're welcome over anytime. But yeah, I struggled, mine so did Tom, because I don't know if it's because I'm not on a laptop or if it's just on my phone. But when I go onto my channel on YouTube on my phone, the other day when I was looking for my rap song, because it was one of the first videos that I made away years ago, and I was learning how to make a YouTube video and stuff, and I just used to record myself on my phone and then upload it, and I wasn't allowed to do any more than 10 or 15 minutes of a video. So it wasn't, but what was my point? What was I going to say to you? Oh, my goodness. Yes, my video, my wee rap video. I have recorded all my GT videos now, so whenever I go on my phone, on my channel, and I go to my videos, that's how I'm able to make them public and private and so on. But I had to delete a whole pile of family videos that I had in order, for my very first videos that I ever made, even to come up onto the list, it wouldn't load anymore, so which I find strange, because I can still, if I have the video saved in a playlist, I'm not allowed to edit it from the playlist, so I was still able to watch all my videos on my own phone. I just couldn't edit them and make them private and public and stuff again, because when I went into my videos, it wouldn't allow me to scroll the whole way down through every video I've ever made. So I ended up having to delete a load of them. So eventually all my videos, I'll not be able to open them and stuff. So have you any idea, is that because I'm on a telephone? If I was on a laptop, then does it just keep on loading? If I have 20,000 videos, when I go into my videos, will I see 20,000 videos and I can edit all of them, or does it only memorize the last 100 videos? Tom's on his way, love. He'll be here in 3.5 hours. He finishes work early. I got the fan all lit, so I know it's cold outside, but I'll see you shortly. And I would be so fucking impressed, Tom, if my door literally did rap and you did show up. I can't imagine it, but You never know. And we're still in 5th in this one, so we started in 5th, we haven't moved anywhere really, but there's a race going on, like there's a guy in front of us, so we'll continue watching it. And what number have we got in the car in this one? We're number 20, so again, we can only improve, and we should definitely not be doing a pit stop in this race. We've learned. This is our second race with this, and we've picked the Citroen as well, so there's no way I'm doing a pit stop here, I would imagine. What's for tea? What would you like, Tom? A pint of vodka? How does that sound? Or are you driving? Have you to drive home again? I'd order something. I'd order a pizza or a kebab, Chinese, Mexican, whatever you fancy. But don't turn up with no drink. That would be rude. And then you can have a race in my wee driving sim and you'll have no excuses then, because this wee steering wheel knows what it's meant to do already for me playing it. Can we get a move done? What have we look behind us? Oh, we're under pressure behind us as well. Ah, that Tigers guy, I've been in races with him as well. He's pretty quick. Oh, he's number 17 in this race. See other races I raced him in. He was usually always one of the top guys in the room. So he must have had a bit of a bad race. And we're down to 6th. I'm still under pressure, dropping down again on our way down the field. So you didn't say how many videos you had on your other channel, Tom. Have you got? Or no, you did, didn't you? You said you just had a few and you had some of your son. That's alright, don't worry about it. I'm remembering it. I'll definitely have a wee check of it. And that should be back up into 6. We're going for the top 5, and that was an aggressive pass there. Let's have another look at that. I don't try and skip over my poor driving. Although it wasn't hectic. Let me see. The gap was there, but my braking was terrible. So it was. And I would be surprised if I apologise and drop back 5 places. But we've got away with no penalty and everything there, so the powers that be have judged that a fantastic pass. You're a man of taste, you demand salmon. Salmon en croûte, whatever the fuck that is. Well, I tell you, the other night, I'm not a man that does demands. You'll get a ham and cheese toasty and a wee cup of tea. And Dylan Cliff, the first time before as well, he's pretty fast too. Get our way back up, and Techner's is pitting, so he hasn't realised it's a no stopper either. I'm a chef. Maybe I should cook for you and Missy. There you are. He's a chef. I didn't even realise you were a chef, Tom. I thought you owned a wee coffee shop just. I thought maybe you employed a chef, but you're a chef yourself. Very good, mate. I'd love to know how to cook all kinds of crap. So are you just gonna turn up then, and you'll have the salmon and the croutons or whatever it is, and treat me and the girl in the night? That sounds good. And we've made our way back up into fourth here, but we've got three of them on our ass big time. Right, so you employ kitchen staff, but you do the cooking and the baking yourself. Right, very good, mate. So whenever you're watching my stream and all during the day while you're at work, that's you. You've got everything in and you're just keeping an eye on the stream or something, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I need to turn that burger over, or oh, I need to do this or do that. I'm sure you have burnt a couple of things and had to redo them because you're watching streams of people. And when more guys went in the pit, so we're up in the top 3 now. I'm looking to get some sort of move done. We've got a whole queue of cars behind us. Right, in the afternoon you're mostly baking with a stream on, but handy enough. I suppose most of bacon's is waiting or preparing. Not sure. I'm sure a man of your capabilities, you have a good wee bit of waiting there. You probably have everything prepared and then it's all in the oven and you just have to wait on it until it's ready. The cakes are better. I think they like the Irish accent. The cakes like the Irish accent, right? So they must raise whenever they hear my voice from do they turn out that wee bit fluffier, wee bit moister, not as dry. I'm not a cake man, so I'm not. I've never had a piece of cake in my life and thought, oh, that's beautiful. Every single time I have a piece of cake, I think, oh, I need a drink. Very dry. Now, a wee bit of cake, wee ice cream or custard, hits the spot. Three laps to go. Can we get anything else done? And hopefully we're not going to come under pressure from these guys behind us. Hopefully we'll move forward. The leader has gone, Mr. Michai. Let's see, our lap times is a bit all over the place there. Ourselves 48, 49, 50, 48, 51, 49. No consistency for us in this one at all. Oh dear, nah. We're about to drop off the box. That'll be disappointing for me. I'll love to finish on that wee box. and spray the bollocks out of the winner with my champagne aggressively. Let him know I'm not pleased. Yeah, take that, you bastard. Right in his eye. And this guy seems to be on the move. He's ranked number 1 in the room. WDP 99. And the other guy's away in the pits as well, so he's not fuel saved enough. Are we going to start coming under attack from more guys? We are indeed. And these will be guys on a one-stopper more than likely, not having to save fuel. Or I've just realised I'm going to run out of fuel, so I'm having to save the bollocks out of it. Yeah, you can see how early I'm shifting up there. Oh. Here, what are you up to?
Me?
Yeah. No, I was going to say today, if you get a chance, if you're not doing anything, you should type in Tom's other channel there and see what videos. Yeah, as he said, he's a wee rap song himself. It's Blue Piano Waits. Blue Piano WAITS. And looks like we're struggling in this race, and again we're going to lose a spot on the box. And we're coming around the last lap. Are we going to be able to, have we got enough fuel to have a go at him back? Doesn't look like it. We're still short shifting really early. Nah, we're trying to rev it out a bit more there. The Citroen was that good at fuel saving that you could change gear even before you seen it on the rev counter, and you didn't really lose any speed at all. Its power was all really low down power. So I think that's why it was good at fuel saving, rather than you can drive it flat out. I don't know if it's any good. It might burn fuel a lot faster if you drive it flat out. Come on, we smoke. It doesn't look like we're going to get onto the box in this race. Let's stay with it through as you can, see if he messes up. No, he doesn't. We'll do a quick skip and we're going to bring this one home in fourth. What's our fuel like? Are we going to make it to the finish line, or are we going to run out? I'm usually pretty good at timing it. I usually run out right on the line or right before the line. So fourth, not bad considering our number was number 20 in that race, so that'll have improved. That was the dragon one. And delete it. And I'll quickly, while you're on, Tom, I'll show you this here daily race. I think if it's the right daily race that I think it is, I've kept this just to show that sometimes I take one for the team. So I do.
Don't forget we're going to the Golden Corral tonight to celebrate, okay? Let's see if we can make it this year. put cookies in your bag in case you get hungry on the bus. Okay? Looks good.
Right, so let me see if I recognize any of these names. I feel like this is definitely a race that I've saved because I think I know what race this is. I hope it's that race anyway, because I was planning on making a separate wee video of this one just to show that how my head goes sometimes and I destroy my own record. Remember saying, Tilly, I know what my problem is. Like, in this race you'll see what my problem is, and he actually didn't even. No, it's not FIA tonight, Tom, so it's not. I thought I'd done practice there on, I think it was on Sunday for 2 or 3 races, but then I was told by Adam when I was doing the practices that it wasn't until next week, so we're having a week off, which is good. I'm gonna have a bit of fun the night now. I'll make a wee lobby or something and hopefully get some joiners. So we're starting in this one. We're number 2 in the room. It's expecting us to get right up in the second. I don't think that's going to happen for us. I know it's not going to happen. You'll see how I've already improved tremendously compared to, in terms of my attitude, and I don't really get into stuff like this here anymore, but you'll see I'm a wee bit unhappy in this race with a couple of things, and then I'll just lose the plot. No reason. But let's see what's going to happen here. It's only a wee 5-lapper. And yes, I am indeed Tom. Didn't know you seen that there now. I'll be doing a lobby at some point, so as soon as I get a bit bored of doing this here, depends how long it takes to get through these here, but if it looks like it's going to take a lot longer than what I thought to get through these, then I'll do a lobby after I get through all these here jelly races that I've got, and then the next time I'll get on with it really on the FIAs. And then we'll have races and stuff. We're up into the top 9 now. And Le Minier. No, not right now, mate. I have too many replays built up, so I'm spending at least another hour or almost an hour watching through my replays, so I can delete my replays. So apologies, but I'll tell you what, sir, thank you very much for popping on the stream. Send me a friend request on the PlayStation. and I'm sure I'll see you at some point. We're up on the top 8 now. I'm going for a move as well here, and we're leaving plenty of space there as well. We're giving it back to our downfall. This is what happens when you're being nice. Now I think here through the chicane may well be the first incident that I'm not overly pleased about. So here we go. I've got this line, I feel, and I wasn't really happy with the blue guy charging his way up through there. I thought that was very, very aggressive. I thought he really should have failed in and followed everyone single file. So I'm a wee bit upset with him at the moment. You can see I'm trying to get straight back up at the inside of him again. And hopefully it'll show you, if I do get a penalty, it'll show you above my head that I've got a penalty. So here he comes again at us. He's trying to go defensive straight away. And he's kind of turned in at us there and having a bit of a bump. And there we get a 5-second penalty. And it's lap 4 of lap 5. So I'm thinking to myself, will I take him out here? Will I take him out here? I think no, I think better of it. Here's the penalty zone. Are we going to be hit with the penalty this lap? No, we'll get away with it this lap. So really in my head now, I'm a bit annoyed with this guy here. And you'll see what the outcome is in the next lap. Here's Zerky. So I'm sitting on, I know in my head that I've got a penalty to serve. I know where the penalty zone is. And I really want to beat him and catch him. And I think this here guy, JF James, I think he might remember me because he wrote to me after the race and said, "You're a legend." Now if you keep an eye up front here, this is what pushed me over the limit. If you watch these two having a battle in front now, Mr. James seems to have the run on him and he just pushes James right off the track, and I think to myself, I'm serving a penalty now, come here, I want you. So I just destroy my race and his race. And James absolutely loved that, and there we'll have another wee dig at him. And I may well rage quit there now, do I? Or do I go, am I serving a penalty? What am I doing? Yep, it's coming to the end of the replay, so I'll go back and let you see that from the best view, which is James. Let me see. I'm going him. You can see how aggressive he gets pushed off here, and I absolutely love it from this point of view here. So you're James and you've just went through that there, and you can see here he just sees me coming in the screen, hit this button. That's entirely slow motion for you. And there he sees me coming to the screen and taking him out, and James must have had a lovely big smile on his face there, because as I say, after the race he immediately wrote me a message and said, "You're a legend." So that's a wee video just to show that I take one for the team. If I'm in a race with someone who's racing clean and then another dickhead comes in and starts, he doesn't necessarily have to be nasty to me. If I see someone driving like an idiot, that's what I used to do. I used to just ruin my own race, but obviously I don't do that anymore, so we'll get rid of that. And we're looking for a daily race. Where's the next daily race? Where's an Interlargus one? And only one. That's not a good sign when there's only one. It's probably because I've tried the daily race and it hasn't went good, and I've thought to myself, fuck that, I'm not doing that anymore. I watched Adam the other day. I went on the Adam's channel and he done, it must be this week's daily race C, wet weather on the fucking wall riding track, the Tokyo one. And yeah, I knew as soon as I seen that that was a daily race that I was not going near it. It would be an absolute SR killer. And I think Adam ended up almost, I assume he did say in his video that he done that it was basically it's a sort of track that you're going to get reset, you're going back to a beginner. And the couple of races, the one race that I did watch, if you watch his video, it's absolutely fucking ridiculous, some of the penalties that he gets. Like he spins 2 laps in a row on the same part of the track, and because he spins and hits into the wall, he gets a 5-second penalty. And then as he's driving and coming back up to speed, he gets another 5-second penalty. So it gave him a penalty for having a penalty, basically. And as I say, it happened to him twice in a row. So altogether in the race he must have had 25-30 seconds of a penalty by the end of the race, which in one race alone that'll near enough set you back to beginner, I reckon. Because I've had races where I have 10 seconds, I've had 2 5-second penalties, and it just totally destroyed me. Not necessarily my DR, but my SR. And then the SR is the most important thing to me, you know what I mean? Your DR is always naturally going to end up where it's meant to be. And then as long as you keep your race, you're not driving with idiots, just children maybe at 8, 9, 10 who are only learning how to play the game and don't know any braking areas or stuff like that. So it's just mayhem. Well, let's see what we're going to do in this race anyway. We've started way at the back, we're in the last place at the minute. So you can see, I don't only see a replays where to good in. And some of the best races I've had is a race for the top 10 or the top 15 or something. Maybe you get a good race, and that's all you want. And as I say, I did go through a period of weeks where I shouldn't have been in the lobbies that I was in. I was only in those lobbies because of a Goodwood daily race that I just raced every day for a full week and got me up to A+. But I was sorry I did that, because I didn't have fun for my next 4 or 5 FIA races. I was in a lobby where I shouldn't have been in. I was out of my league, struggling to qualify in front of anybody at all, even when I felt like, right, that was a half decent lap. And then I looked at it and was like, no, you're in last place. And then starting the race in last place, and maybe only passing people who have made a mistake, not making a pass at all the whole race, just able to gain places with a few guys making mistakes themselves. So I'm looking forward to another good daily race, to be honest. I think I would definitely play it, so just for fun, but as I say, I need to improve a lot. Oh, and we're trying to get 2 for the price of 1 here. Is that going to work out for us? Well, that's early, leaving them plenty of room there. That was pretty steady racing from all of us. Now, are we ahead of him? We should be alright here now, as long as he doesn't do a wild lunge. And he hasn't. And we've lost one of them. And we've got Brugger now, number 5 in the room, and we're number 7 in the room. And here's this other guy that was in the last race as well. You can see number 2 in the room. He's a very fast driver, so he is for sure. Ooh, lucky there. Oh, he's going ultra defensive. Again, he does not want to let us pass before he takes this penalty, which he's every right to do. Although he should be getting off the racing line there now. Yeah, well, we thought it the last minute. And 3 of them there. We'll have a quick skip. Keep an eye on the outside. No one close to us yet. We're in a wee lonely race at the minute on our own, still in 13th, up to 11th now, and it's been a couple of putters. You see this guy has just come out of the pits here. I didn't notice during the race. I wouldn't like to think that he was flashing. I wouldn't have been looking behind me there, but you can see we've lifted off, let him by, because that is the best thing to do. He's on fresh tyres, so he should be catching these guys ahead who haven't pitted yet. If we can cling on to his slipstream, we might be able to take some sort of advantage of it. You can see we're struggling ourselves, but it doesn't look like, it looks like we're going to go for the no stopper. And the beetle is riding good on its tires, and he's fucked up. So after us letting him through, it didn't work out too good for us. We just lost time there then by letting him through. And another couple of pit stops, and it looks for sure that I've been saving fuel so as I don't have to. Still just under half a tank left and just over half the race. And with another penalty up ahead. Must have just been a small one. So we'll go on a more quick skip. We'll jump outside the car. We're still on 8th. Looks like we're right on someone now. We'll stay in cockpit view. I think the Beetle has a lovely cockpit view. It just does not have a rear mirror. If it gave you a rear mirror in this view, it's an absolutely lovely view. Oh, well, some sort of glitcher there. So let me back and jump out of the car, see what happened there. Oh, you can see someone made a big mistake there. Or perhaps he was going for the death lunge on this guy in front of us. He wasn't happy probably with this guy in front of us. You think the cockpit view like driving in a fridge? I really enjoyed the cockpit view in the Beetle. Nice and clear. The steering wheel is just perfect right there. Nothing. A nice clear view. A good height. You have your wing mirror, your full wing mirror that you can use. The only thing that is missing from this view is a rear view mirror. So this is one of the best cockpit views that there is. Now I'm not saying it looks nice. That you're maybe looking at the car and thinking that doesn't look too nice at all. But there's a nice driving view out of this fucking fridge. So there is. It's a nice big American style fridge. Probably makes its own ice and everything. Double doors. With wheels on it. I suppose if I just sat like this here, people would think that I'm doing these races. Wouldn't they? Sorry mate, I'm in the middle of an FIA race. And they'd be like, I thought there was no FIA. What's the FIA doing on at this time of day? I don't know mate, I just jumped on and it was starting. I'll jump back outside again. Oh, have I fooled him? Well, there's space there and that's good driving by him. He didn't squeeze us up against the wall. He realised that we had our nose there and he left space. Oh, and this is close. Oh, we've decided to back right out of that there. Didn't fancy going 4 of us so close into that one. Can I get by this BM? Or BMW package? What do you indeed? And what number did we say we were? We're number 7 in this room, and we're in number 7 in the race. I think my wee Beetle looks beautiful. What do you think of that wee Beetle, Tom? I quite like the brown, and anytime I do see a livery that has the brown, it's kind of, it's never a colour that I thought I would go for, but almost every brown car that I see, I'm like, you know, that brown's nice, aren't a bit. For another wee skip here. Looks like we're going to bring this one home in 7th place. Yeah, no pressure from the hands on front, so this is going to be a 7th. And that was Interlargus. Where are you? Daily race. Another one deleted. Any other daily races here? Point race lobbies. Daily race. Tokyo daily race. And I might show you a bit of actual, if I've saved it, when I've done these. I've only done a couple of these Tokyo races, but there was the guy who was starting in first place in these races was in first place on the leaderboard. So he was at the very top of the qualifying leaderboard, and we'll show you someone as fast as that, hyper they can drive and make mistakes as well themselves. That there, I mean, Fatal Vasca, he was top of the leaderboards at the time, and I don't know what he was doing, if he was doing a live stream and people was challenging him to do a pit stop, so he started in first, and I'm not sure how he ended up away behind us. So we don't, but yeah, we're taking out one of these races, and then when I watched the replay and went back, I couldn't believe it was him. I was like, my goodness, like that was, he has mistimed his braking there by a ridiculous amount. It just shows you even the fastest guys in the world, and as I say, I'm not sure who he is, the Fatal, Vasca, but he's definitely one of the top guys, because he was in first place in the leaderboard, and his qualifying lap was ridiculously fast. Tom's off, not a problem, Tom. Catch you later, mate. Thanks for popping in. Make sure you don't burn anything, and I'll catch you later maybe. And I'm assuming that there'll be no pit when we set him up. Although, as I say, I think this guy out front, maybe I'll have been doing like a wee challenge where he's that fast, he wanted to do a pit stop, can't come out, because we've done a few of these races, but even though we've only saved 2 of the replay, we did, I think I've done more than the 2 races. I only saved the 2 replays, but he did seem to be doing a pit stop every time. Let's see here if he disappears into the pits. Doesn't look like it. I see a lot of guys up ahead of us. Let's have a look at the cockpit view like in this one. You see, that's a nice view as well, but no sensation of what's at the side of you or what's behind you at all. You can't look behind you. I'll go back outside, keep an eye on this, starting to bunch up ahead of us. Is there a move to be done here? There should be something done here, surely. I actually started to really enjoy this track once I learned it, got the braking areas and stuff right. I'm just keeping our nose in there. And what we're allowed to do that, we're already there. What will look behind us? You can see that now all of a sudden the guy who was on pole is not here anymore. So again, I must have missed it. Did he come into the pits that lap? Has he made a mistake? Has he crashed or? This may not even be the race where he makes the mistake. But there was no apologising from him after making the terrible mistake. Like, there was no flashes of the lights or slowing down to apologise for it. I've got a purple sector there. And there, that is the mistake there that he must have made. So let's see, where is he? You can see him coming, and we'll watch that from his point of view. So let's find him. Right, here he is. Now this is a guy right up there in terms of speed with key, lightning and stuff, because his lap times, he was first place in the leaderboard. Now understandably he's a lot faster than the rest of the guys in this race, but watch this for a monumental mistake in braking from a top guy. You see there, he's just, and there's, as I say, we were keeping an eye on him, and there was no hint of an apology or anything like that. So that kind of messes up our race, and I can't look behind me now, because now when I push down on a D-pad it just goes to the car behind, so that's why I don't like doing that until I have to. So you can see he's back up in the 15th, and we'll keep an eye on him as well, because we'll say the speed he has, he's right up there with the top guys, and it was really surprising for me when after the race when I went back and I realised that it was him who was on pole, the amazing time, top of the leaderboards. I was like, my goodness, like, that was the sort of mistake I might make with talking shit, a lapse of concentration. But when it do, an apology comes straight away. At the end of the race, he left immediately, like that. Couldn't wait to leave. And then the race after, when I joined, I wrote to him at the start, as soon as we all joined the room. I wrote, no dive bombs this time, please. And with no response. And I'm not sure if he can speak English or what country he's from, or English, French. But as I say, he just totally ignored that as well. He never, and it was all the same guys in the next race too. You can see there it wasn't only me that he affected in that race. And not a worry in the world in terms of, oh sorry about that mistake. We mistimed the run, breaking our river. We're down to 12th, and let's jump outside the car and see what we can see what numbers on the car. Number 7, so it's expecting us to finish in 7th place. And we'll have a quick move down and see if he's still in the room. He is indeed. He's down in 17th now. Let's jump on board again and see how he's going, because I'll say he's one of the top guys. And we'll jump back to me while he's on his own, and we're in a fight to get into the top 10, and I'll be getting it guaranteed. I think Scarfy might have left it off a little bit for us. We'll go for a quick skip here, since there's no one in front of us. Now Scarfy making a move back. Can we get a cut back? Can we get a cut back? It looks like that's a cutback. Oh, well, I should have knew we were there, yeah. Just stuck a bit down now just to make sure we got in front of him. Scarfy giving us space again. I don't imagine, unless he lifts off, we're not having this like we're going to have to lift off. No, he lifted off early, looked early. So again, both of us, Scarfy's obviously a nice clean driver, from what I've seen anyway. He has lifted off there, just as we were about to lift off ourselves and let him have it. So both of us thinking the same shit. Let's go for another skip. And there's Scarfy back in front of us again. He's got it in that corner. A little bit behind. Oh, we've got a bit of a gap to behind. And the basket guy is right there too. So we'll keep an eye on him. You can see I'm in 12th there. just ahead. In fact, that's not lane 12, that's a different car. I'm the battle ahead of that. And there's Scarfy and myself in front of him now, having a bit of a battle. Last lap. So I would expect he'd be close to us by the end of this lap. He certainly has the speed. And we got ourselves a top 10, I think so. That's a top 10 and a replay out of the way. And that was the Tokyo one. And we'll move on to the next Tokyo one. This will be the same race again, I think. As I said, I did this a few times, so hopefully this will be another good race. I'll get myself a wee smoke roll while I'm watching this one. And we're starting this one on 7th, and you can see still I wish I would show you the qualifying times there, because his qualifying time was fucking ridiculous. It was fast as fuck. I say he was first place in the leaderboard, and even with doing a pit stop in the 4, 5, 6 races that I done in this track, he was in the room every time. And even with doing a pit stop, he was still usually in first place at the end of it. So that last race was unusual, that he ended up way down there. Well, let's go on board in the chase cam as usual. And now we should be able to look behind us again, get the calm date. Look at the half decent we got behind us there, shouldn't worry too much. Just try and hit our own line. And I struggled to hit our own line there, missed the apex. I'm under pressure. No, we're in a wee pocket of space. And these three are very close. Hopefully we'll get a bit closer to them now. And we'll keep an eye on the fiddle basket guy and see what is it he's doing, because I wasn't too sure what he was doing that day myself. I know he kept on. He must have been doing, I reckon, a live stream, and people was challenging him, maybe saying to him, try and win it and also do a pit stop. And I think in a lot of races he's done the pit stop in the very first lap. Look at the lead he's got there already. If you look at the wee arrows at the top of the screen. So is this going to be a lap? Let's keep an eye on him and see if he jumps in. Oh, no, he's not pitted this time. I'm left behind. We've got a guy on us. And what number are we on the car? We're number 4 on the car, so it's SCOTTIESNR's overranked 4th in this round. So I think if that's all correct, then if I finish in the top 4, we won't lose any DR. No idea if that's exactly how it works. I think it's slightly unfair if it does work like that, because I could start from last place and be number 1 in the room and end up finishing in 3rd, which is an absolutely outstanding performance, coming from last up to 3rd, and I still would lose DR, which doesn't seem to make sense. Excuse me. What are you watching of? We're up into the top 5. And still 3 of them right on our ass. You can see the lead that the fiddle basket guy, so if we get a nudge in the back end there. No harm done, but kept our position and we're still in the slipstream, no car in front. So the fatal faster guy has, you can see him, he's over the finish line now. So he's got a good 5-second lead, I would say, on second place, and that's only after 3 laps. And on this track particularly, that is impressive, because he's no slipstream. If you're ever going to be able to hang on to a fast guy, it'll be on a track like this, where you can just steal his slipstream. So the fact that he's been able to break he's been able to break the slipstream there. And the rest of us has been getting the advantage of the slipstream. Can we get better than a top 5? What have we like behind us? Right, we've managed to open up a wee bit of a gap there. DAJ. And we could, by the end of this straight, be ahead. We could be on the backs maybe by the end of this straight, because I think third place has lost a slipstream of second place. Alright, Cozy, how's it going, mate? I'm just trying to get rid of a few of my replays that I've built up. I'll be opening a wee lobby right and soon. In the next half hour probably I'll open a wee lobby. I'm just trying to get rid of all my, these are all daily races I'm getting rid of. There shouldn't be too many of them left to do, and then I'll open a lobby. It's taking a bit longer than what I thought, so the next stream I'll start a wee stream and do all my FI races or any lobby races and stuff. Like, this is basically what I'm doing now. I'm to make my videos rather than my live streams. I'm doing a live stream and then watching my replay. It's just easier and a lot handier and faster for me to actually make a video of the races that I've done, and I don't have to wait on it being uploaded to YouTube and all stuff like that. And we've lost our top 5. Can we get that back? Who have we got behind us? And the fatal Vasca fella must have decided not to do a pit stop in this race. But hello, Cozy, thanks for popping on, mate. As I say, I'll be getting the lobby going shortly, so I haven't even had a drive at the game yet. I've just been getting rid of a few replays. and we've got pressure from behind us. There's still two of them on our ass. And just a lap ago we were thinking we could be on the backs by the end of the straight, and I don't know what the fuck's happened, but we're nowhere near on the backs now. We're going to struggle for a top 5. Just about getting the car stopped there. Surely we'll be able to try and make a move and get that top 5 back by the end of the straight. We're going to have that state offensive here. Has he got the cut back on us? Nope. So we're back up in the top 5 in the last lap. Can we bring it home? There's a penalty up front as well. Not sure how much of a penalty it is. And AJ still right on us, wanting that top 5 himself. And up to 4th. Oh, we went wide. Are we thrown away the 4th again? No, we should be alright. That should bring it home in 4th for us, I would say. Let's have a quick skip. Yep, so 4th place finish for us in that one. And we're number 4 in the car as well, so hopefully our rating would have been okay there. Right, now what one was that? Let me see. Daily races we're doing. They're all point and lobby races. Point and lobby races. Daily race, so that was that one there. And we'll get rid of that and delete that. And we've no more daily races left. They're all point races or lobby races. So I'll end this stream and I'll add that video. Rather than into my live streams, I'll add it into my videos and I'll start another stream in a couple of minutes and get a wee lobby going and hopefully have a bit of fun. So thanks for watching. I'll be on again in a few moments.
What do you care about Christmas? Every year we go to the casino.